Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Let's Vibe, the channel all about crystals and our feelings. So, at the beginning of this Gemini season, which was the end of last month when it started, I introduced tourmaline, specifically green tourmaline, and I mentioned I was gonna um, continue to talk about tourmaline during Gemini season. So I finally felt like today was a good day to do just that. And I wanted to talk about brown tourmaline. So it doesn't look like it in the video, but from my angle, brown tourmaline is translucent. It's not totally transparent, almost transparent, but as you can see, it's brown, dark brown. And has this trigonal crystal shape. I believe that's called trigonal. I'm not too familiar with, the crystal structures, the different geometric shapes that they make. But anyway, so brown tourmaline. Tourmaline is really interesting. It comes in all colors from black to clear. And it's a very complex mineral. It's part of the silicate group of minerals, but the main, or one of the main elements in tourmaline is boron. And it's boron combined with many other elements. Now, brown tourmaline is specifically a sodium magnesium rich variety of tourmaline. But it does have that boron in it as well. Brown tourmaline is also called dravite. So if you see dravite anywhere, just know that that is brown tourmaline. And it's called that because it was discovered near the Drava River in the far south of Austria, in a state called Carinthia. So it's named after the Drava River in Austria. I've been spending time with brown tourmaline lately. I've been wanting to make videos more frequently, but I've just been continuing to go through a lot of energetic and emotional transformation. I think just astrologically and energetically, this has been a time for many people that has been very transformative. There's been a lot of upheaval, emotional, energetic upheaval. And I've definitely been going through continued transformation. And I think within this past month, it's been more about integrating new energy. But whatever the case, it feels like a lot of upheaval, and it's been a weird time. So I haven't made these videos as often as I wanted to, But I've been using brown tourmaline because one thing that's been really helpful with all of this change and all of this energetic upheaval is earth energy. I love to go outside and make direct contact with the earth. I like, there's a park nearby, and I love to just walk around the park, walk on the grass barefoot, which is called earthing. But it's so helpful. It's very grounding, of course, but it's also very calming, I find. It can be very refreshing. It really, earth energy can really cleanse your aura. And so brown tourmaline is definitely very strongly connected with earth energy. And what's really cool about brown tourmaline is that it connects your root chakra with your heart chakra. And so this crystal resonates specifically with the root and the heart, and also with the earth star chakra, which is just below your feet. And so this stone really provides some deep grounding, but it's a heartfelt grounding. It's a heart connection with the earth. And I just feel like it's a supportive energy. It's, of course, a stabilizing energy. I don't have this stone with me at all times. I'm not using it all the time because I think I kind of mentioned this in the green tourmaline video, but tourmaline in general is quite a powerful crystal, and it's very cleansing. It's very opening, I would say. It's very activating. And brown tourmaline, definitely you feel that activating energy around the heart chakra. And that's a great thing, but sometimes, if you're new to it, or if you're in a process of change and growth, there's only so much you can really take at a time. Because if you overdo it, if you work with a crystal like this too much or for too long, then you could start to feel tired, and just a little bit worn out. So that's the only reason I don't work with tourmaline all the time. It's just a powerful stone. And it's a very, I would call it a shamanic type of crystal, partly because it connects so powerfully with the earth, but also because it really provides the grounding and the protection and the purification that is needed when you're doing a shamanic journey, or some kind of shamanic healing. What's also unique and interesting about brown tourmaline is that it's all about community and strengthening your connection with the community that you're a part of. This crystal can help with strengthening those communal bonds, strengthening friendship and family bonds. This stone is very supportive in the context of helping others, serving others, being part of a family. Um, so that's another thing that is unique to brown tourmaline. I would say that this stone, because it resonates with the root chakra and the earth star chakra, this tourmaline is also helpful with sexual energy and sexual healing through the root chakra. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said at the beginning, from my angle, this stone is very translucent, but when I look at it in the video on the screen, it looks opaque. But yeah, it is in sunlight. It's translucent. It's pretty. So one reason I knew I was ready to do a video on this today is that the song for this stone finally came to me. And that song for brown tourmaline is We Are Family by Sister Sledge. Now, I just listened to that song. I used to listen to that song when I was little. I always loved that song, but I hadn't listened to it in a long time, and so I just listened to it before doing this video, and I was dancing. It was it was perfect. Not only is that song really fun and very uplifting and celebratory, but the lyrics of that song are so perfect for the subject or the topic of community and family and love and being close with your sisters. And it's just, the lyrics are so perfect. It even talks about how all you need to succeed is have faith in yourself and in what you do. Like, it's the perfect song for this stone and the areas that this stone works within. So, Sister Sledge, if you don't know, they are an R&B and disco group of four sisters, and they were popular. They were very famous in the 70s, probably 70s and 80s. At least this hit song, We Are Family, I think came out in 1979. And it's been their greatest hit ever since. It's interesting because I just feel like lately there's a lot of similar energies going on today that were also happening back in like the 70s, 60s, and 70s. It feels like it's just impressions that I've gotten in recent months and years, is that it feels like we're going through like this mirror image of the 60s and 70s, which, you know, back then it was also a very transformative time in the US socially and politically, and there was a lot of upheaval and a lot of change, and that's exactly what we're going through today, right now. And it's just interesting looking back at the events and the culture, pop culture back then, and seeing echoes of it today. And that just came to mind with you know, this 70s song. I find it very intriguing. Anyway, I also just wanted to note that I am going to reopen. I mean, I never even said anything about it, but if you've been watching and following my videos, about a year ago, I opened up for tarot and oracle readings and invited, viewers to contact me by my email address if they wanted an oracle reading. And then I kind of just quietly let that um, just kind of push that to the back burner because the truth was I didn't really feel confident or ready to offer readings to anyone. I felt like I was kind of jumping the gun a little bit, but I feel that now I am in a place where I'm ready and able to offer that service. So if you would like an oracle reading or tarot reading, I will have my email address in the description box down below, and you can just email me and we can talk about rates and whatnot. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there again that yes, I'm officially offering oracle readings. Even though that's oracle and tarot are not the focus of this channel, but it is something that I do. It's something that I can offer people. So I just want to make that available if you're interested. But as always, I will include a link in the description box to We Are Family by Sister Sledge. And I encourage all of you to leave comments and questions. I love to see them. And once again, thank you so much for vibing with me.